Hi, my name is Sigrid and I'm playing Juliet.
And I'm Reynaldo Piniella, playing Romeo in Romeo and Juliet at Shakespeare Festival St. Louis. We are currently in Forest Park here in the Glen.
We've been here for about a week now in the park. Before then, we were in rehearsal spaces across town.
And we start performances in a few days, so we're making our final touches in rehearsal. And we hope people come out and come see what we're cooking up.
It's something that I think anyone right now in 2018 would really enjoy to see, because our production has a bunch of different types of styles and points of view that I think anyone can really resonate with. And we have incredible live music and incredible costumes and lights. And it's not only a story that everyone knows, but I think that our production in particular is going to resonate with anyone and everyone right now in 2018.
Yeah, and this production is really about connection. You know, it's easy to write people off because they belong to a different political party or they're a different race than you. And I feel like Romeo and Juliet is a show about conflict. And from this death that happens in the play, these families come together. And what happens if before the death we can actually come together, empathize with each other, and hopefully reach across the aisle and work together to make the world a better place? And I do feel like with this production, we're trying to make St. Louis a better city.
Yeah.
Well, obviously Romeo and Juliet is one of, if not the most famous Shakespeare plays. It's the one that everyone knows the story to. It's these beautiful young lovers that are doomed to a tragic end. But I think what's special about this production is, as you can see behind me, it's a very contemporary take on it. We've got a really young, energetic, and playful cast. We've got an amazing group of musicians that lives over there in the garage. We jokingly call them our garage band. They're there adding this really fun, funky sound to the whole play. And then you've got this really sort of intense community element where you've got two groups of people in Verona back then who weren't getting along. That sort of backdrop of disagreement is a really powerful one for what is at its center, just a really beautiful love story.
I think Shakespeare really resonates with community because it talks about humanity. It talks about all people from walks of life. And I feel like looking at our cast, we have people from every background, ethnicity, race, gender.
All throughout the country,
right,
the world,
and it's amazing how it can resonate in 2018. And I feel like our production is really trying to grasp about what's happening here in St. Louis. What about the city that's changing? You know, the sort of conflict between like the old generation and the newer generation. And it's really cool to, I think, to see audiences grapple with that in real time.
Yeah, and especially with a show that most people probably know really, really well, to be able to come see it for free with their friends, with their family, and it's beautiful to watch everyone be a community together as they're watching the show.
You know, the other night in rehearsal, a little kid walked by, and when I came on stage, he yelled, "Romeo!" You know, and I'm just excited for more kids like that being exposed to theater, seeing a show for the first time, seeing families out there. It's really great to be a part of that as an actor, and I think the festival does a great job at attracting those crowds here. Romeo and Juliet runs June 1st through the 24th.
Excluding Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And we hope you check out the Shakespeare Festival other shows at sfstl.com.